to the tie band off. You put the hemoconcentrator here to kind of orient you where you're supposed to go. This goes to the reservoir if you need the hemoconcentrator. Red to red, blue to blue, right? So I kind of unravel it like this. Okay, they're all packed, so we're good. So blue goes to the bottom, right? Red to the top. So I like to hang these clamps onto the bag, right? I'm gonna clamp them off. You can connect them now if you want to. Blue to blue, red to red, or later, up to you. I'm gonna hang it here for now. It's gonna help me connect the hemoconcentrator. So you see these connections right here? It's supposed to look like that. This extra line goes to the reservoir. This extra line connects to our hemoconcentrator line, like this. Okay? Okay, this is our inflow, right, to the hemoconcentrator. This feeds the hemoconcentrator, right? Right here from the pump. Okay? And then this piece is just returning blood into the reservoir. If you choose to decide the hemoconcentrator. If not, it's clamped off. You don't have to worry about it. It's just a bridge for the hemoconcentrator. I'm going to clamp it just in case because we don't really use it. Okay? So you kind of want to lay like that, right? Everything that way. Right? Makes sense? To connect it to the hemoconcentrator, you just have to kind of twist it in a way where it will lay that way. So I'm holding it here. I'm twisting the hemoconcentrator to go that way. Okay? So it just takes some practice and it goes that way. That way, right? And I'm going to tighten it. It's not going to be perfect because I can't be perfect. You want to tight. It's still over there, but it still works fine. Hand tight, right? I can't go all the way. Hear that? You would hear no clicking, right? Oh, there you go. That's it. That should be good. The bottom one, same thing. You kind of want to twist it so that the lines kind of fall naturally that way. So I'm twisting my hemoconcentrator again. I'm just trying to make it go in that same direction. Same thing, hand tight. I do not use a clamp because you will break the tubing and then you have to use a brand new concentrator. So always only hand tight. Okay? All right. Put this off, but you see how putting this away kind of helps you just focus on the hemoconcentrator lines. Okay, let's connect the Hemobag as well, just so that you can see that. All right, so now the reservoir's done. You can connect it to top or stop top. You want me to connect it? Okay, stop up, and then remember this one connects to this right here, and you cut this. Okay, usually you cut the sterile blade and you just connect it straight to the 1/4" tubing, like that. Okay. Alright, next thing is the Hemobag. For Hemobag, you would undo these and then you just quick connect. Quick connect, click. Okay? And that's it.
We can connect this part and then feed it into the roller too.
This roller. You don't use that roller, that's too far. Did you try this one yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do this one, okay? Because usually this one's closest, so it's best. So let me do that for you.
But I think it will reach, and it, like if I need the suckers during the case.
Let me, well,
after the case is done.
Yeah, usually you don't have to use this. Usually I hang this up here, and then you have easy access. But let me try that. I have never tried that before. Okay. So click. Red to red. Didn't really click for me there, but it's there. Click. There you go. Okay, nice and tight. Remember, this is clamp. This is the outflow. This is the only thing that will stop the blood coming out. And this is also capped for anesthesia. Okay. To connect it into your roller, let's do this one, right, that you want to do. Let's see.
It's long enough.
Okay, then I need to move this down too then, I guess.
You can put it here for now.
Okay. All right. You move this one. Oh yeah, that works. Okay. So, orientation, right? What are we feeding in? Blue going in, out red, right? Out into our hemoconcentrator and out into our bag, right? So blue goes in, so we're feeding blue. So arrow in. So, okay. And the trick is not to have any kinks. So there you go. Check my orientation one more time. In from blue, out into oxygenator, and then concentrate blood back here. This is going to be the problem right here though, that kink. That's why usually you want it hanging up here. Maybe you have an extension of zip ties, but if you can keep it straight, that would be best for your processing. You see that? No kinks allowed. If you have kinks, it will alarm. You can also add a zip tie here loosely to like hold it straight like this. And pretty much all you do is arterial cannula. You have a suction line connect to the end. They give you the other end. You put on top. You fill it with your good blood. You chase through the good blood. All right, about 660 is all you need, unless plus whatever you have in the reservoir, right? but 660 for sure of good blood will come through here. Once you're done with that, I stop it. I stop this roller pump.
Oh, let's talk about the pressure for a second.
Oh, okay.
The pressure, let's leave this bag here.
So the pressure,
We'll just mention how we measure the pressure.
Yeah, and then you know to connect from take this off and put it here,
Yes.
right? So that you can read, so here, this one, right? Or actually this here is fine too.
This is
Yeah,
fine.
this
From
whole
the
thing.
top.
Yeah. Usually I take this so I can stop like this. It doesn't deep prime my line.
Yeah.
That's fine too. Yeah, whatever works to get a pressure reading. So then you want to clamp here.
And then you'll watch the pressure right
Yeah.
over here on the pleated
Yeah,
side.
the piece side. And every time, so my indicator is whenever it alarms, and you run it at about less than half a liter, like 350. How much do you run it by?
We run it less than half a liter,
Yeah.
and the pressure should be around 300 to 400.
I just let it alarm. Then
Alarm.
Then I stop the pump. Then I will clamp my effluent line to let it push through the hemoconcentrator only. Okay, like recirculate through the hemoconcentrator. Okay. What's alarming is that you're taking it off, so it's making thicker and thicker. So that's why it's alarming, right? So whenever it alarms again, just close this clamp so that it can stop concentrating and just circulate through all the good blood through here.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And if it alarms again or twice, that's when it's ready, because it's thick enough. But most important is how much you run it by. I always run it like 300.
Excellent.
Okay, but 300, and then if it alarms the whole time, that's how you know the product is ready. Another trick that I do in the beginning stage when you fill it, I clamp this line right here, this right here, because it's like mixing up that good diluted blood and concentrated blood. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I put a clamp here in the beginning stages when you're filling with your blood and you chase through, and that way it pulls diluted blood, and then out here comes concentrated blood, and that way you don't kind of do double work where it comes over. You know what I'm saying? Because there's like a line right here. It's like a bladder bag. Does it make sense? Yeah. So that's the thing. I clamp this in the beginning, and after it's thick and dark,
And ready
I
to
take
go.
it off. Yeah.